Hello everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to show you how to make a delicious sweet and sour chicken. This is a Chinese kind of takeout copycat recipe. Instead of going out to get it, just make your own. Now the best part of this recipe is the sauce, the chicken, and the vegetables that go into it. So you want to make sure that everything is kind of prepped along the way because it comes together quickly. Grab your bowl, we're going to start making that sauce first. In a medium bowl, we're going to place half a cup of white granulated sugar, a quarter cup brown sugar packed, third cup of ketchup, half a cup of apple cider vinegar. Make sure you shake it up. Go. 1 tablespoon of soy sauce. All right, I've minced up 2 large cloves of garlic, a little bit of cracked black pepper, 1/8 of a teaspoon. Bring your whisk it all together. That smells good. We're going to set this aside and let's talk about our chicken. Right, I'm using 2 large chicken breasts. They're boneless, skinless, cutting them into thin pieces. Now I've already kind of trimmed off any excess fat. I'm just going to cut that into bite-sized pieces, keeping them all the same size. They're all equal pieces here. Let's set that aside and let's start making the coating. I've got my workstation all set up, so it's just 1, 2, 3. Now I've got a Ziploc bag. We're going to place 1/3 cup of cornstarch into it. That'll help thicken the sauce. Now in a medium bowl, I'm just going to crack 2 eggs, and then we're going to whisk those up. Y'all know that's my sink. All right, I saw a shell. Make sure you look for them. All right, take a fork, whisk this together really good. All right, we got another Ziploc bag on a stand over here. I love these stands. So we've got, let's see, 1/3 cup of all-purpose flour. Now I'm going to season my flour with a little bit of salt. Crack some in there, probably about 1/8 of a teaspoon, not very much. Some black pepper, about the same. We just want to keep everything seasoned along the way. Let's see, some onion powder, same amount. Might have been a little bit more. And some garlic powder, just enhance the flavor. And I'm just going to grab that really quick and just give it a shake in there for the seasonings. We're going to add our chicken to the cornstarch and get that nice and coated. All right, when we get it all into the bag, we're going to take it off the stand, and we're going to shake it up good. Make sure you seal your bag. You don't want all that coming out at you. Coat it good. All right, we're going to bring our egg mixture over. All right, we're going to take it out of the bag. I think we got it all out. We're going to coat this, and then we're going to move it on into our flour bag here. All right, once you get it all in there, we're going to shake it up. Make sure you close your bag. We're going to prep our vegetables and get those ready. You want about 1-inch pieces. That's how they come in a Chinese dish, right? I am using a red bell pepper. I'm going to get that chopped up. And then we're going to chop up a green bell pepper. Nice green bell pepper. And then we're going to do some onions. I definitely want to get the red onion in there. Cut it in half. Big chops. I love Chinese food. All right, we're gonna take a yellow onion. I'm just gonna do half of it. We're gonna have ready 1 can of pineapple chunks. I've drained it very good. We're gonna place a large, deep skillet over medium-high heat. We're gonna add about enough oil in there for it to be about 1 inch. And then we're gonna start heating that up. I want about a 350 degrees. You can use a thermometer. You can also use like the back end of a wooden spoon and test the heat of your oil. Just put it in there, and if it starts sizzling on the bottom, then your oil is hot enough. All right, we'll let that heat up. Now this pan is carbon steel. My husband got it for me at Christmas time, and it's really awesome. Now if you're interested in it or you want to see what it looks like, I will link it in my store, my Amazon store. And you can find that in my recipe blog at catherinesplates.com, and just go to the store items. Now let's talk about the pan really quick while the oil is heating up. I'm using a large pan. I just lined it with some foil, and then I put a rack on it. That way when the chicken comes out of the pan, we can put it on here and it'll drain and remain crispy. Now don't lay it on a plate with paper towels, all right, because it'll get soggy and you don't want that. We're over 350 degrees. Let's go ahead and add our chicken. We're going to do this in batches. So I'll put the first batch in. Make a single layer with it. Now these aren't going to take very long to cook, but you want to make sure that the chicken is cooked through. Just pulling them apart. All right, once we get them all pulled apart, we're going to cook them for about 2 to 3 minutes on one side and then flip them over. All right, we're going to flip these over or start moving them around. We'll cook them 2 more minutes. All right, we're going to lay them on our rack. All right, we're going to start our second batch. Let's get these all separated. All right, I've got them all pulled apart. We're going to cook them for about 2 minutes and then just start stirring them around until they get golden brown. It's been 4 minutes in here. I've just been moving them around. We're going to take them out, place them with the rest of them. Oh yeah, look at that. We're going to turn off the burner for just a minute. Drain a lot of the excess grease off. Now what we're going to do is drain all the grease out of the pan except for a couple tablespoons, about 2 or 3. I'm going to bring it back to a medium-high heat. I had drained my oil into a bowl that had a big sheet of foil into it. That way it can cool off, and then you can do what you need to with it. All right, let's go ahead and add our peppers, our onions. We're going to saute these down for just a few minutes until they get nice and soft. We'll place some salt right across the top, season our veggies, and some black pepper. All right, halfway through the cooking time, we're going to go ahead and add our drained pineapple chunks. Start heating that through. Okay, we're ready to add our sauce. Just kind of give it a whisk. Let's pour that in. Ooh. We're going to stir this all together. Make sure everything's nice and coated. This will take about 30 seconds. I've got my cooked chicken. We're going to add it right on in. Yes, and we did try a piece. We're always in everything. Oh, these drained well. They're nice and crispy. Look at that. Yeah. Just take a big wooden spoon and then just start coating the chicken with that sauce. We're going to finish cooking this until the sauce has thickened and starts to bubble. Okay, look at that. That sauce has absorbed into the chicken, veggies, and everything. It's nice and thick. Look at the coating on there. We're going to turn off the burner. Now, if you need to add a little bit more cornstarch to thicken your sauce, you can add a little cornstarch slurry, which is just a couple tablespoons of cornstarch, about a 1/4 cup of water. Mix that together and then pour it in, and then it'll thicken up really fast. Okay, you guys, I'm ready to serve that up. Okay, we're going to set up our plate. Got some sticky rice that we made. I was cooking this at the same time that I was frying up the chicken. because everything kind of comes together pretty quickly. Oh, look at that. Look at that thick sauce, the chicken, the peppers, some green onion that I chopped up right across the top, some sesame seeds. There we go. We just need some chopsticks or a fork in my case. That's my bite. Let's dive in. That's delicious. Chinese take-home Copycat sweet and sour chicken. Put it over your rice. That chicken is nice and tender. I love that coating on it. The peppers, nice, got a nice little crunch to them. Oh, and that sauce just pulls it all together. Okay, you guys, give me a thumbs up on this one. Make sure you like it. Okay, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and that bell notification. That way, you'll always know when recipes like this one here are posted. I'll see y'all on the next episode.